Hello, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be. This post is an investigation into what constitutes plagiarism. The internet has changed what plagiarism means to many people, and it seems worthwhile to look into what it means today. Katy Perry was recently penalized for a copyright infringement due to her song Dark Horse. It copied the structure of a song by a Christian rap group led by Marcus Gray. The lyrics to the song were different, but the background beat and melody were identical. Here is an overlay of the two songs. This is the intro for Marcus Gray, and then Katy Perry's breaks in.
You know what it is? Yeah, y'all know what it is? Yeah, Katy Perry, Juicy J.
So you can overlay them and they sound very similar, especially at the beginning. Of course, her lyrics and the song itself, that's different, but the way it was mixed, it drew very heavily from Marcus Gray's work. Pharrell Williams' Blurred Lines also lost its copyright case based on a structural comparison of the sheet music, rather than based on a similarity between the style and feel of the music. Meanwhile, there are artists who are making statements about copyright law by composing their works from photos that are clearly not in the public domain. For example, taking someone's photo, making a minor modification, and claiming that it was fair use. As long as the original photo was attributed, and the new photo was not being directly sold to anyone or used to sell anything, the new photo did not infringe on any copyrights. Similarly, someone can create a mashup of some songs and not violate any laws, because they are not pretending that they are the original author of the song. On this basis, the mistake that Katy Perry's lawyers made was in claiming that they had never heard Joyful Noise before. In literature, I think it is helpful to think of what qualifies as plagiarism of a cookbook recipe. A list of ingredients cannot be copyrighted, but if they are combined in a specific order to produce a specific effect, then that qualifies as a recipe which might be copyrighted. Take some bread and smear some butter on it can't be copyrighted, of course, because it has been in the public domain since the invention of bread and butter. But an exotic, detailed recipe for pineapple mango bruschetta with coconut custard and mint sorbet might possibly be copyrighted, even though the concept of such a dessert bruschetta might not be copyrighted. Story arcs are reused over and over, so they cannot be copyrighted. However, neither can story concepts. However, if you string together 27 plot points in the same order as in another novel, rewriting it in another voice, you have still committed plagiarism. If you wanted to defend yourself from such a charge, you would need to find an earlier work that used the same exact 27-point plot structure and show that it was already in the public domain. My experience with having my novel plagiarized in this way led me to do a lengthy investigation into how the internet has affected not only plagiarism, but literary culture. I discovered some surprising things, and the article I wrote is long, but well worth a read. I've posted a link to that article here, and there is another video of a podcast on that article, so that you don't have to actually read it, you can just listen to it. But I recommend forwarding it to anyone you know who is a writer, because it's a message for anyone who wants to speak out and to have a sense of self-awareness while they're doing that. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.